past few months now, the nation's top military, intelligence, and law enforcement officials have been warning Congress and the country about a coming cyber attack.
Another weapon added to the arsenal in cyber warfare.
I finally understand YouTube. Welcome to the Shakaama Live Show with your host, Shakaama. YouTube and Google are tech companies. Most, if not all, of their assets are in tech, online, computer programs, intellectual property. I'm sure they sell merchandise somewhere, but I don't know where, but that's not where they make the bulk of their money. The bulk of their money is online. We've been complaining about advertisers, and finally we start questioning the veracity or the truthfulness of this whole idea of advertiser friendly. In the EULA, to actually watch YouTube, you have to be 18 years of age to open an account. But in their communications with the YouTubers, they say that advertiser friendly means that even a 5-year-old can watch your content. Those two things cancel each other out. Either YouTube is about being 5 years old, or it's about you have to be 18 years old to have an account. Now, you don't have to have an account to watch YouTube, but you have to have an account to do any sort of interaction with YouTube. So, by legal standard, YouTube is covering their tracks and saying you have to be 18 years old to have an account. Okay. So the notion that advertiser friendly is about being family friendly is a lie, right? We understand that, right? Because you have to be 18 years old to actually have an account legally. Then we started, and by we, I mean the YouTubers. I've been in contact with finally some other YouTubers have got in contact with me about the entire problem. And finally we delved deep, and we really looked at the money. What's the money? These advertisers. We looked at the advertisers, and there's no such thing as an advertiser as some sort of weird monolithic advertiser, because there is no such thing as Barbie being the same as beer battered French fries. They're not going to be catering to the same client, right? The end goal of a Barbie is a little girl, right? The end goal of beer battered hot dogs is going to be some guy who watches Sports Center or ESPN and football and baseball. So he's about 30 years old, right? Those two advertisers have probably nothing in common. Nothing. And you being not in their branding because you're not presenting stuff a 5-year-old could watch could not be further from the truth, right? If his clientele is a 30-year-old football watching guy, there is no way he wants to advertise on somebody who puts out content that a 5-year-old can watch. It's actually against everything he stands for as an advertiser. I'm saying he as, the corporation who puts out beer battered hot dogs, right? There is no way he wants to advertise on such a video. So we understand this, right? No two advertisers are alike, not even two. Probably the advertiser who does Barbie is completely different from the advertiser who is advertising what's the urban chicks, and they're kind of chubby, and they got the whole normal woman sizes. That doll, I'm pretty sure they want probably to advertise on hip hop stuff, because more than likely somebody who listens to hip hop stuff is going to know somebody urban, and somebody urban is probably going to have a kid somewhere. They're young. They're in their 20s. They probably have kids. They probably want their kids to play with black dolls, right? So then we say, what is going on then? It can't be that advertiser friendly means that you have to put out content that a 5-year-old can watch. Although a 5-year-old can watch my content. I just so happen not to curse, not to promote drugs or anything like that, because I personally don't do that in my real life. Yet, I'm getting blackballed by YouTube, but I digress. So if it's not advertiser friendly and it's not about putting out content that a 5-year-old can watch, what is it about? Let's follow the money, shall we? It's called morality, standing for morality. Okay, can a company who's about money and they're a giant corporation be about morality? No, that is against all business practices. To get ahead in business, morality is out the window. There is no place for morality in business. Yes, that's what business school teaches you. Put away your morality. Morality is for church. Morality is for people to, who want to have a reputation, a good, clean reputation. You can have a completely fantastic reputation as a company, as a business, as a brand, and not have anything to do with morality. So it's not about morality. Well, Shakaama, you have painted yourself in a corner. Nope. Here's the deal. We're following the money. Where's the money leading to? The money is leading to destroying the competition. And no, the YouTuber is not the competition. The YouTuber is simply the pawn that's in this stupid game of chess in business. Google is trying to force its way into a complete monopoly of the entire United States. They're trying to destroy all of their competition. What does advertising revenue have to do with competition? No, what it is Google is pretending that they are so moral and they are so pristine and they're about diversity, which is a lie, that all advertisers with them sign off on this whole morality shtick, fakery. Then the advertiser, who then goes over to their competition, says, well, Google, who's the leader in this whole thing, in this whole tech thing, has assigned this morality thing. Do you have a morality thing? And the competition says, no, we're about freedom of speech and freedom of expression. And the advertiser says, no, I'm not going to advertise with you. Here's minus $1 billion to you a year. What? That's what all of this is about. It's to form this front of morality so that the advertiser is manipulated into thinking that morality is a good thing. Like I said, in business, morality has no place. Morality has no place in business. It has no place in politics. Anybody telling you differently probably is not very intelligent and definitely not very educated. You can't have morality because different people have a completely different notion of what morality even means. So you cannot have morality in business and politics. So that their competition then loses all of their advertisement, and YouTube and Google and Facebook and Twitter now sit at the top of the heap with all of the advertisers there. And even the guy who does the beer battered hot dogs now has to sign this morality agreement that they are in favor of this whole morality thing. It's all a sham. There's nothing to it. And the pawn who's in this, who all the bullets are flying, are the YouTubers. Now, here's what I need from you all. I need you all to find me the best place. Why am I asking you this? Because this is a top secret that all the YouTubers won't tell me, and the videos that I have go from YouTubers to people doing this online, and I'll bring back a couple of business things that I want to discuss on this channel. But find me the best place that I can sell T-shirts to you all, where I can actually make a profit. A lot of these places that do this and that and the other and that other for you, and I get 1 cent per T-shirt. I'm sorry, I don't have a channel big enough to afford to make 1 penny off of a T-shirt. And everywhere that I go that does all of the stuff for me, I get about a penny of a penny of revenue, not profit, revenue. So that's great that they do everything for me. I just can't sign with them. So if you can find me a t-shirt place, and I have fantastic designs that I would like to share with you all that I'm sure you all would be proud to wear. And it's not just about Shakaama, it's not about YouTube, it's about actual design. I actually design stuff. That would be fantastic. I'm going to leave the comments open for this video. Thank you all so much. Be sure to like the video. You're doing fantastic. The last video had about 20% like ratio to views. Let's keep that up. Let's have 20 to 30% of like ratio to views. Thank you all so much. I hope this was enlightening to you. A lot of people, I put out this information and you go, oh, whatever. You learned something, did you not? I'm always doing videos where you learn something, even if you don't want it. I'm sorry, I'm not the housewives of wretchedness, be they white or black. I'm not the real hip-hop fakery that you watch. And oh my God, did you see Shaniqua? Shaniqua slapped Megan and Becky stepped in and she slapped her too. Oh my God. Oh my, I can't wait to tune in next week. Oh, let's watch that other show where people are get their heads chopped off. Game of Thrones, huh? Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I really like that character that killed off the character, but I gotta tune in next week because I'm a sheep. I don't get it. But anyway, I'm throwing shade at people watching that garbage. I'm sorry. Garbage. Why don't you spend your time actually learning something, trying to get ahead, trying to get a second source of income instead of watching that garbage? And then here's the problem that I have. Then you complain about not having money, not having time. Garbage. Come on now. You could do better. I could do better. Thank you for the person who told me to eat, sleep, and drink water. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust.